We just got this box in today. This is the new DSi from Nintendo. And I brought in Benke to tell me a little bit more about it, because I don't know much about Nintendo DS.
This is almost like a religious thing when you get a new console or a new handheld or whatever, and you get to open it for the first time.
Please do.
It's the best day for a gamer when you get to open new hardware. So bear with me here when I'm delicately going to open this European boxing. Well, you get instructions. That's nice.
Okay, that's a bit slow.
It's a bit slow?
Yeah, quicker.
We have to take it, it's sacrilege, you have to take it slowly. Of course, we have the main piece. Show it to the camera. We've got a stylus here. An extra one, I think it's...
Yeah, we have one here as well.
One in there, and of course the power supply. So, pretty bare bones, no extra gizmos or gadgets, it's the machine. And you're of course asking yourself, what's new?
I am, please, tell me.
Alright, so I don't know if you can notice it, but it's slightly thinner than the standard DS Lite. If you look over here, there's an SD card ports. And if we open it up, we have, as you can see, slightly larger screens. It's not a big difference. I think it's 1/4 of an inch extra, something like that. But it's, well, I mean, it's a small device, so it makes a big difference.
But the old model was also quite small. How have they made it even smaller?
They've removed the cartridge slot here for the Game Boy Advance games, so
okay.
It doesn't have that backward compatibility, and that of course complicates things if you have the Guitar Hero games, for instance, that slot into that to have the guitar grip. And of course if you want to play the old GBA games, but I guess most people already have one of the older models, so they don't. If you want to upgrade, you don't upgrade to play GBA games. You upgrade it to play DS games and to play around with the new functionality, which we're coming to right now. Oh. And you know, you can see it from here. One of the main new features, the camera. There's actually 2 cameras, one on this side and one on.
Show it to. There we go.
There we go.
Right there.
All right. So, and we can film. Is it Michael over there? And we could actually take a photo there. He looks very serious, so we'll save that one. Oh, you look like the Gadget Master.
Oh, okay.
Right, so here we go. We have Michael here, and we can play around a little bit with him. Oops. Can maybe make his nose a little bit longer. We can restore it, and we can go back here. We can use another. There are different filters here, different ways to distort. Oh,
Hours of fun, right?
it lasts. It's the gadget that lasts forever.
You don't need the games.
Oh, this is hypnotic. All right, so we've been over the camera functionality, the photos. Of course, that's fun. Something that was already in the old DS was a microphone, but now they've added a little bit of software support for it. So if we click on this one, we can go into the sound menu and play around a little bit. You can of course play with your music that you have on your SD cards, but I thought we'd listen to our boss here. He's asking if there's any embargo, and there's no embargo on this. So when we're happy in the office, we usually sound a little bit something like this. That can be a little bit annoying, so let's play around with it a little bit and see if we can maybe speed it up a little bit.
Backwards.
and play it backwards.
Sounds like an owl.
You can pitch it up a little bit and slow it down. And we can play that backwards as well. As you can see, there's hours and hours of added entertainment with the Nintendo DSi, and there's a lot of fun things you can do with this, of course, and you can just imagine the kind of games and mini games and things that with this functionality added into them that will be available further on. There isn't that much announced at the moment, but of course future DS games will use this functionality incorporated into games as well. So, well, now you know what the Nintendo DSi is all about, I guess.
Yeah, I just have some remaining questions.
All right.
When is this coming out, and how much?
Those are two very good questions. It's already out in Japan.
Yeah.
It released last November, and it's coming out in Europe on April 3rd. And for once, we're actually getting it before the States, 2 days before the States. So that's a nice little extra there that Nintendo are throwing in. And the price, of course, depends a little bit on the different countries, but around 150 euros. And of course, we should also mention that the SD card port will support downloadable games on the DSiWare, which hopefully we're gonna get to see some old Game Boy classics perhaps, and as well as new games that you can download and play, which like the WiiWare functionality on the Wii. So
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
I think we'll finish off with.
That's all, folks.